Olá gente, hello folks, hallo jongelui, how are you doing? I'm really glad that you're watching this video in which I will be revealing what I've been doing with my life, getting down to my notes. What will we be talking about today? Well, I've been away. Really for a lot of you guys, I've been away for like 14 years. But more recently, I have isolated myself from the social networks for various reasons. And I'm also making this video to explain a bit why. But more importantly, I will be talking about my new musical project that is really exciting for me, and which is underway, it's being written and it's coming up, but later about that. So let's get on with Marcel and the music. So guys, some 14 years ago I left Holland and went to Brazil and disappeared off the map of the North Hemisphere anyway, and appeared on the map on the Southern Hemisphere. And what I've been doing there is way too much to tell about. What I will be talking about is more in general terms how I've learned a lot. I have followed music all my life. It comes out from the cradle, with my brother teaching me music, and it went on with studying instruments, playing in bands, always making compositions in various styles. As bass player I end up playing metal, blues, rock, classical music, and there's always something there for me. I'm not much of a fan of styles. Every style has something that speaks with me, and even bad music is the voice of a group of people, naturally. So I have a lot of understanding for this. But in my case, what happens? I have this thing with control in music. So I start to worry about my own playing, and so I don't play good enough. It's not clean enough, it's not strong enough, it's not fast enough. So I train. So then I start making music. Then I think, okay, well, every time that I start making a song, I depend on the heads of my band members and my own to remember what we made. So this has got to stop. Let's start recording. So I started recording. It's a small thing to say, but to learn and study an instrument. I started at 14, and I must say that even last year I made great developments, and I still work out and study in myself, in the instrument and in music of other people, to gain a bigger understanding on how to act on the instrument and how to understand music. So the instrument by itself is already a lifelong study. Recording music is also a lifelong study. And then combining the two and knowing how to write music already good to be recorded, and that has an arrangement that takes into account a certain type of end production of the album. It takes even longer. Combining these studies are very specialized. So I ended up working for a lot of people, playing in a lot of bands and learning with everybody. I made it my work. The last 28 years I've been a pistol for hire in music. But one thing that now I am no longer a kid, one thing I noticed is that I never ended up creating something my own that I really liked. I end up always seeing the imperfections of what I did. Even my solo record that I made, that came out in 2014 here in Brazil, under the name Cervantes, album name is Assimilação, Assimilation, is a clear indication that it is a record that is based on a study. And I even made the songs to fit particular guitarists that I knew, for them to appear on playing the solos. So even creating my own disc, I already was pre-directed to serve other people, like as a bassist I have a tendency to do. So now comes the interesting part. This year I realized that I wanted to return to what enchanted me, what took me to music, because working in music, it is like selling your love, at least from a point where I'm sitting. It feels like that. Creatively, I always have to compromise with others, and usually I work on the music of others. So this time I isolated myself and I'm giving myself to a product that is and is something that I can really put myself behind. I believe in this project. So what can I tell you about my new project? The thing is, I don't want to say a lot about it. I'm not going to talk about style or participations or whatever, because I really want to surprise you guys. And you will be surprised, I know this. As much as I know you, I know you will be surprised by what I am making right now. And that is my point. I have felt that music has devaluated a lot. When I started recording, people started to record, were recording on tape. My first multi-track recorder was on cassette. I moved to digital. But we had this understanding that to be allowed to record is a big honor. And then would be, after that compliment, you would hear, by the way, we will roll back the tape for you 2 times. So as a bass player you have 2 rewinds of the tape and that's it. The singer gets all the rewinds of the tape. The rest of the musicians had to perform on the spot, on the hour, live. So with digital technology, this already became way easier to kind of edit yourself. But the thing is that where we are right now, with the media in all of our pockets, the brand is not visible, right? Because there's no endorsement on this one. The sad truth is that most people nowadays listen to sound through the speaker of their cell phone. So at some point you come to the conclusion, here we are, sometimes investing 2 years or more, creating a great sound, creating a great music. And what does it gain? Maybe 3 to 5 seconds of airtime on a cell phone by a person that is walking the street with traffic. So I was born in an era where music was way more important for people than it is today, and that's fine. It is what it is. It's just that I don't want to be part of that. I cannot. My operating system does not fit this reality much. This is to talk to people for me and to reach people, to show whatever, share whatever message. But the media have received their own lives and their own justification, and really it is like anarchy, a creative anarchy. This cell phone will, and computer as well, will give you all the tools to create something from nothing, and to create something without paying anyone. You invest once and there you have it. So you download a little application and it gives you a funny face, or it has a ready tune under your video, and you choose that. That what you choose is owned by a structure. I cannot compete with that. So I am in a Darwin world. For me is to make music that you like. If you don't like, you will not listen. If you like, you will maybe like the post. But if I really can touch you with music, and I know music can do that, then all of our troubles are over. Mine are over because you like my music, and yours is over because you heard something that you really liked. So this is what I want to do with this. I can say that I liked, and I'm very critical. So I hope, I have big hopes that I will be able to enchant you with music. Just ear time. So when can we expect this new music, and in what form? In what form I will not tell you. When I can already tell you. In the next 4 weeks I will be publishing the first song. If it will be video or it will be sound only, I have not decided. It's not been decided yet. But in this next month I will be trying to enchant you guys, and hey, maybe we can even change the world back to a good place. It's great. I feel that I'm addressing so many people here in my mind. There's my family, my friends back in Holland, here in Brazil, but all over the world. I've lived a very international life, so I know that there is at least 3 continents where people are watching this and will be listening to my music, and I miss all you guys. Some I miss more than others. You have the friends that you don't miss so much. And then there's the people that leave a raw spot. I have a very small family left in Holland. My brother and his family, particularly. Thanks for listening. I pretend to be talking real, without a camouflage of the mask of my work. This is me here. This is not my work. This is who I am. This is how I look. I'm not wearing any funny hats or any funny glasses, and I even cut my beard off. So this is finally a bit more normal for me, and I'm glad to say that that Brazil has really helped me to know myself, to get back in myself. So it's certainly a place where my music is born under pressure. So you guys have a great one. Let's stay in touch, and I'll catch you on the next one.